Hello Curious and welcome back. It seems that any mending that might have happened between the Spears sisters has been for nothing, as most recently old wounds have been reopened. On January 18th, Jame Lynn had released her memoir titled Things I Should Have Said, and with it came an avalanche of claims and arguments between the sisters, which have ended with Britney's lawyer sending the Zoe 101 star a cease and desist letter. So what exactly did the 30-year-old write about her sister in the book? How did Brit react to what was included in the text? What heated words have the siblings exchanged on social media? And why are her close ones worried the singer is spiraling out of control again? Stay with us until the very end to find out all the latest news with regards to the Spears sisters, but before we continue, don't forget to give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel so that you're always up to date with the hottest celebrity gossip. As we mentioned at the start, several days ago, Jame Lynn has released her memoir, which tells the story of the actress's life from her childhood experiences with her father, her career as an actress, musician, teen mom, a young wife, all the way up until the end of last year when her sister's high-profile conservatorship battle had come to an end. Though of course, it is where Britney is concerned that there has been the most noise around the book and interviews promoting it. However, it is not the first time that the sisters had some issues. If you want to know more about what happened before, be sure to check out our previous video to find out, but for now, stay with us to find out just exactly what the 30-year-old revealed in her memoir. But before getting into the things that Jame wrote that didn't agree with Brit, it is worth pointing out that as per the book, things weren't always so strained between the two sisters, and not everything in the text is negative. The 30-year-old revealed that growing up, Britney had become like a second mother to her. She added that the pop princess had encouraged and supported her during her career as an actress and performer, and fiercely protected her as well, even going as far as intervening on the set of Zoe 101 when Jame Lynn was having issues with her co-star Alexa Nicholas, who, according to her, was spreading rumours about her on set. But the former co-star had taken to her social media to hit back against the younger Spears, calling her out for what was written in the book, despite the fact the two of them had allegedly reconciled. In her Instagram post, she wrote, "This is what lying and bullying continue to do to others. I've been crying over here while taking care of my daughter and myself. So it seems that it's not just Britney who does not agree with the contents of the new release." Besides her relationship with her sister, Jame Lynn also talked about her parents. The younger sister revealed how she was traumatized by the fallout of her father's drinking problems, and she had anxiety from being worried about him turning up to one of her events while under the influence. But she also talked about how her birth was an accident and how throughout her childhood, their mother would always make it clear that Britney's career was the most important thing in the family, a thing that the 30-year-old had come to resent. As per the book, it seems that things were good between the two siblings, and Jame Lynn stood by Brit until her behaviour changed, and as Jame would say throughout her book, she became erratic, following her split with Justin Timberlake in 2002. All because her sister just wanted to party the pain away, and the actress took it hard because she was very fond of Timberlake. And from then on, things allegedly only got worse once the older Spears decided to marry Jason Alexander in Vegas. It was after the 55-hour marriage that allegedly Britney, while wielding a knife, locked herself in a room with her younger sister. This is one of the more talked about accounts from the book, in which Jame wrote that at the time, her older sister told her, "Baby, I'm scared," while taking a large knife from the kitchen and pulling her to her room before locking them inside. The 30-year-old revealed that the toxic singer then put the blade in the bedside table drawer and repeated, "I'm scared." The youngest of the two highlighted that at the time of the incident, she was only a child herself and was scared to say anything, but at the same time, she was upset that she wasn't able to help her sister. Of course, this story had surprised many, but it wasn't long until the Princess of Pop took to social media to try and set the record straight. Jame Lynn first told the story in an interview with ABC News, promoting her memoir, and after it had aired, Britney took to her Twitter to release a statement in which she called her sister scum, saying that she stooped to a new low and asked her to stop with these crazy lies for the Hollywood books. She also denied that such a situation ever took place, adding that she was confused that Jame would even write such a thing. In that very same interview, the younger sister also claimed that she went out of her way to help free her sister from the conservatorship, but as the singer previously stated, the Sweet Magnolia star did nothing. All the talk in interviews promoting her book and what was inside it about Britney's erratic and paranoid behaviour had really irked the womanizer singer. In a lengthy statement on Twitter, one of the things that Brit had said was that 15 years ago, when she was experiencing a very public period of mental ill health, she and her sister had rarely spent time together, and so she didn't understand why Lynn was talking about it, unless she just wanted to sell a book at her expense. She also went on to add that the younger woman never had to work for anything and that it was all handed to her. After that, news had come out that the younger sister had passed out on the opportunity to do a nationwide book tour to promote things they should have said. TMZ's sources have told the publication the reason for that was because she didn't write it to make money, but instead address her past, heal from it and move on. They also added that allegedly a portion of the proceeds will go to a number of charities, though the percentage of money or their names have not been revealed. That was due to the fact that last October, a charity rejected Lynn's gesture to do that because they received backlash for it, and so the sources claim that keeping the charities anonymous will prevent that from happening again. Sources have also claimed that the 30-year-old is not surprised by Brit's reaction to her interviews and the book, and in an Instagram statement, the mother of two wrote, "I hate to burst my sister's bubble, but my book is not about her. I can't help that I was born as Spears too, and that some of my experiences involve my sister." She also went on to add that it's exhausting for her when conversations and texts that the two sisters have in private don't match what the 40-year-old posts on social media. And speaking of text messages, according to page 6, in her book, Lynn claims to have received an apology from Brit and shared a text message in the memoir. Allegedly, it read, "I know it's not your fault and I'm sorry for being so angry at you. Although I'm your big sister, I need you more than you need me, and always have." However, the publication stated that despite reaching out to the singer's rep, they were unable to confirm the authenticity of this alleged text message or when it was sent. And now, according to the latest media reports, Britney has had enough of her sister constantly bringing her up in interviews to promote the book that she has demanded Jame to stop. To this, she asked her attorney to help her and has issued a forceful cease and desist letter. According to page 6, the stronger singer let the youngest Spears know that she will no longer be bullied for the supposed benefit of book sales. The letter also stated that the 40-year-old has not, nor does she intend to read the book, as well as remind Lynn of the abuse and wrongdoing her older sister endured throughout her 13-year conservatorship. If you want to know more about Brit's struggle during those years, you can check out our previous video by clicking on the link above. But for now, stay with us until the very end. It also further went on to add that the claims that the younger sister is making are potentially unlawful and defamatory. To end the letter, Matthew S. Rosengart then went on to write, "You recently reportedly stated that the book was not about her. She takes you at your word, and we, therefore, demand that you cease and desist from referencing Britney during your promotional campaign. If you fail to do so or defame her, Britney will be forced to consider and take all appropriate legal action." Over the weekend, prior to the news about the letter being made public, it seemed as if the sisters had made a truce when in Brit's aforementioned Twitter statement, she had told her sister that she loved her, to which Lynn responded, "Call me," though the peace between them didn't last because it is not the end of it. During this time, Britney had gone to social media, especially Instagram, to vent her problems and tell things from her point of view. In one of them, she talked about how Lynn was a spoiled younger sibling who was enjoying the life her older sister provided, living a good life at home while Brit worked to make money for the family. She also criticised her mother for being on pain meds to deal with the separation from their father, and to end her rant, the singer wrote, "I'm sorry Lynn, I wasn't strong enough to do what should have been done. Slapped you and mama right across your f***ing faces." To this, sources close to the youngest Spears sister have told TMZ that she is worried that Britney is spiraling out of control, and the post about wanting to slap her was terrible and not something that should have been made public. Some wondered whether this could mean the singer could once again face conservatorship or some control, though a lawyer, speaking of the post, had said that that was highly unlikely. However, in light of the cease and desist letter and the very public feud between the two sisters, some fans of the toxic singer had come to her defense, saying that while she is criticizing her sister for airing out dirty laundry, she's the one doing interviews talking about their past. As of right now, it is unknown whether any further action will be taken by Britney and her lawyer. So curious, What are your thoughts on the whole feud? Do you agree with Brit's decision for the cease and desist letter? In your opinion, was Jame wrong to write about and talk about her sister in the past? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below, and as always, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to our channel. Until next time.